triangular plane figure of sides 25 mm is resting on HP with one of its corners such that the surface of the lamina makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. If the side opposite the corner on which the lamina rests makes an angle of 30 degree with VP, draw the top and front views in this position. So here a triangular plane figure of size 25 mm is resting on HP with one of its corners. So we are making all the corners such to rest on HP, in the sense that all the sides are resting on HP. And in the second position he says that the surface of the lamina makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. So you make that surface parallel to HP. So you have to make the surface parallel to HP. That means it is 0 degree with respect to HP. So you can see once the surface is made parallel to HP, so then that surface will be perpendicular to VP. So in VP you get a line which is drawn, A dash B dash is a line. So here the edge which is resting on HP has to be perpendicular to VP. So you can see that edge is resting on HP. It is perpendicular, and this side is an edge and this side is a corner. So always it's an odd size polygon. Side opposite will always be a corner. Always. So whether it is resting on whether the side is resting on HP or the corner is resting on HP, the initial position has to be always the edge will be perpendicular to VP. That is how we should consider the initial position. Since the surface inclination is with respect to HP, so the surface is made parallel to HP. Then only I can rotate that surface with respect to HP. So here this is the 3D analysis. When you consider the 2D analysis, you can see here this side is a corner and this side is a side. You can see when you look from the top view, BC is the side which is on the right side. So B dash C dash is the one which will going to be on the right side. So then B dash C dash will going to become a side, and you can see here in the left one which is a corner having a single point. So this point A dash will going to become the corner. So resting on HP with one of its corners such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. So the corner is resting on HP. So and then it is rotated such that the surface makes an angle of 60 degree with HP. The triangle which is shown with the shaded portion is the one which is the actual triangular lamina. And when you look from the front view, this surface is still perpendicular to VP. So I am getting a line here. And when you look from the top view, you will go to get a triangle here, ABC. That image is shown on HP. And this, the shaded portion, is the actual triangular lamina. So when you come to the 2D analysis, the corner is resting on HP, so A dash is resting on HP. Through A dash, you draw a line inclined at 60 degrees and measure the length from A dash to B dash. From A dash, you cut an arc by using the compass and mark the point B dash C dash. And then join this line with a dark line, and to this you write the top view. Then from A dash you draw a vertical projector, and through A you draw a horizontal projector to get this point A. Similarly, you draw your vertical projectors from B dash and C dash and draw a horizontal projector from B and C to get the point B and C. Join A to B, B to C and C to A to complete the triangle. Since B dash C dash is parallel to HP, so I am getting the true length in BC is the line which is in true length. A dash B dash is inclined to HP, so AB is in apparent length. Similarly, B dash A dash is the one, C dash A dash is the one which is inclined to HP, so this will also be in apparent length. Only the length which is parallel is B dash C dash, so that will be is in true length. That length of that line will be equal to BC, which is 25 mm. Then if the side opposite to the corner on which the lamina rests makes an angle of 30 degree with VP. So which is the side opposite to the corner? The side opposite to the corner is A. So the side opposite to the corner is A, which is resting on HP is A dash. It makes an angle of 30 degree with VP. So here that side is perpendicular to VP, which is having a true length, and the inclination given is also true inclination. Consider any point on the XY line and draw a line inclined at 30 degrees to VP. Then measure the length of the true length because this has got the true inclination From B to measure the length from B to C by using the compass. Consider any point on this line, 30-degree line, and cut an arc on this to get the point BC. Then measure the length from C to this point, and from C you mark that point. And from that point you draw a perpendicular, draw a 90-degree line, inclined, perpendicular to BC by using the protractor. Then measure the length from this point to A. From C you cut an arc on that perpendicular line to get the point A. Join AB, BC, CA to complete the triangle. To this I need to write the front view. So draw a vertical projector from A and draw a horizontal projector from A dash to get this point A dash, which is our XY line. Similarly, draw a vertical projectors from B and C and draw a horizontal projector from B dash, C dash to get the respective points of B dash and C dash here. Join A dash, B dash, B dash, C dash, C dash, A dash to complete the triangle. So this is how we are going to be able to solve this, analyze the problem. So how the final solution will look like, and how the solution which is going to satisfy the conditions of our problem. It is resting on one of its corners. The side opposite to the corner is B dash, C dash is inclined at an angle of 30 degrees to VP, and since the corner is resting on HP and the surface makes an angle of 60 degrees to HP, and it is a triangle of 25 mm side. So this is how we can analyze the problem, and the conditions whatever given has been fulfilled in this problem.